All right, guys, I'm pretty excited about this next clip. This is Rock Exotica. What I don't even know what they call this thing. This is the clip they use. Transporter Carabiner. Transporter Carabiner. So what this is, comes in two pieces with some screws. So basically what you do is you attach this on your climbing belt with this little piece here. There's 4 screws and they are flush mount, and they give you a little bit of space in there to put against your actually it's upside down, put against your belt. That's how it's supposed to go. Attach it like this, and then what you do is it locks down, it won't twist either way, and then you put your saw on there. So it takes one hand, and then the only thing I have left to do is there's another hard clip that goes on your saw. You can still use it on this part, but for the steels, I'm going to have to see if they have one for this. They make a hard clip. It's just a round ring, and you screw it to your steel, and it doesn't move. It stays open, and it just clicks on there. And what's nice is this pulls right out. You can take it off with one hand. And if you're not using your saw and you want to make sure that it's locked in, there's a little button. You can literally lock it, and then no matter what, it will not come open. So that's like a little safety flick, and it's really tight. So even if you have a lanyard on your saw anyway, so even if it would pop out, which I do not think it would because you're pushing against it, it takes a lot of pressure. Like you'd have to have a branch come and another, it would be like a chance a million probably to have your saw fall out. And of course you have your additional lanyard, so your saw would just fall a couple feet, and then you drag it back and put it back in the clip. But this is super handy when you're climbing with a climbing saw or any other type of saw, because you're hanging on your rope, you're trying to tighten your lanyard, you're trying to do all this stuff, and then if you don't have this, you have to take both hands, take your clip, open it, and then take your saw and drop it in there. So you have to basically have both hands free to manipulate unhooking and hooking your saw. And even when you're in the bucket, it's nice to be able to take one hand and clip your saw. So you could even mount this somewhere in the bucket as well, or somewhere where you could just hook the saw on the lanyard. I don't know, but it's mainly for climbing. So I'm going to mount this to my belt. I've always wanted one of these, but they were like $80, almost $100 just for this one clip. So I don't climb as much as I used to, but I had to climb the other day, and I'm thinking, man, I don't care what it cost. I want something like this to make it a little bit easier to manipulate putting my saw on and off my belt. So if you have one of these, it's going to make a huge difference on the ease of putting your saw on your clip. So anyway, I'm going to install this, and then I'm going to use it, and then I'm going to get hopefully another clip for my top handles to make it even easier to manipulate these saws and clips while I'm climbing. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll leave a link in the description. If any of you guys have this, let me know how it works for you. Let the other guys know if it helps you when you're climbing. All right, I'll see you in the next one.